I mean, I just admire her game, like her competitive fire, and obviously her shooting is great. But I think she does so many other things that contribute to winning basketball. So I definitely admire that.
Did you watch the 2023 three-point contest when she went off and set a record for NBA, WNBA?
Yeah, I did. I think, and she did really well against Steph too. It's hard to beat Steph, but she gave him a good battle. So I'm excited to watch tonight.
Hey Paige, there's a girl from the Philippines. Her name is Steph. She's 14. She wants to someday play in the W. Any advice you want to give her as she goes through?
Yeah, I mean, just continue to work hard. Everybody starts at the same level of being the little girl who dreams of being there. And it's through hard work, determination, faith, sacrifice, and just always remember to have fun. That's why we always play the game. Along the way, just enjoy the journey, the ups and downs to it, and just continue to stay dedicated. And when you find something that you love doing that much, just enjoy it every single time you get to do it.
Paige, related to that, what would you as a little girl have been thinking when you're out on the court practicing at All-Star? Was this a dream of yours? Was this on the list for you?
Definitely. Well, I actually didn't even know to dream that big. I just kind of started small with wanting to win state, wanting to play for Team USA, wanting to go to UConn. Yeah. And then I couldn't even imagine my younger self thinking being where I am right now, which is why I'm just trying to enjoy it as much as I can and be present in it, because you just don't really know what you're doing until you kind of reflect on it, just because you're so busy living in the moment. You don't really just enjoy everything that's happening. So as much as I can, I'm trying to make that little girl proud and enjoy where I am.
And just related to that little girl obviously grows up looking at Fee as a role model. What is it like to be on the same court with Fee now and have that experience?
Yeah, I mean, Fee's one of my favorite people to be around, just because her demeanor, her just attitude about everything about life, the way she goes about basketball, about her business on and off the floor. She's just a strong woman that I admire, and it's been really fun. I'd much rather share the court with her every single time the ball gets tipped up, so I'm enjoying that.
Hey, just a quick one. Who would you say is the best dressed in the league?
Best dressed? There's a ton. There's so many different styles that there's categories in which, but I enjoy my teammate Enrique's style. Skylar Diggins is really cool. KP's been putting it on. I think Stewie. Angel, I like her style as well. I mean, I like a lot of people's styles.
How do you think yesterday's meeting went?
Not well. I think it was great for us to show as a collective, as players, how important that meeting was to us. It was over 40 people in that room, and that was historic for the CBA negotiations. But I don't think there definitely wasn't a point where we agreed and we're coming to meet sides. I think there's a lot more that we want as players and that we're going to try to demand. And we don't want to sound ungrateful for all the stuff that the WNBA provides, but we think as much as we sacrifice our bodies, our minds, our time, our effort, we just feel like we play a huge part in this as well, and we feel like we should be rewarded for that, and we feel like there's some things that we deserve as players who are a huge part of this league. I think there's a long way to go in the negotiations, and I hope we find and get what we deserve. But until then, we're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep showing up in rooms. We're going to keep talking to the media and emphasizing the fact that what they proposed was not enough, and it was kind of disrespectful in a sense. So continue to show up for each other, fight for each other, fight for what we earn and deserve is going to continue to be the battle.
You said that this is the most young players that have been really engaged. Young players are always part of these negotiations, but the list goes on. We're all in that meeting yesterday, and you guys all carry a lot of weight too. You all have your own followings and you're on a lot of eyeballs and potentially in the league, which bolsters revenue and etc. Do you understand the power that you also have and in these types of conversations?
Yeah, I think there's power in unity, and the fact that we all showed up together, vets, rookies, 5-year players, 10-year players, first-year players, we're all about the same thing. And I'm still learning as a rookie, CBA negotiations and what that entails, and what we want, revenue sharing, team revenue sharing, all the different aspects like team housing, the flights, everything that goes into the CBA, there's so much more than just salary. But salary is the main problem that is present right now. But for us to all show up together, us all to learn and show just a united strength, I think it means a lot. And yeah, I mean, we know how much we bring to the game, and it's just all of us collectively as a unit. So we're all trying to fight that battle together.
Can I ask you about a couple of your college teammates?
Sure.
A couple kids from Indiana, Ashley and Shay, just the opportunity to play with her, and just how have you seen her grow game development and she likes it too?
Yeah, I love Ash. She's just a workaholic. Like, she just has an insane work ethic to her, to where she's just determined to be her best self. And she's really hard on herself, which I've tried to help her learn to, like, give yourself some grace. But that's what the great ones do. They try to be perfectionists and push themselves to be the best. And it's just been a joy to be her teammate. She's a sponge. She wants to learn, ask questions, and she just works extremely hard. So there's nothing more you can ask for from a teammate. And so she was a joy to be around.
How do you do that mentally? Just not beat yourself over every little mistake and kind of micromanage yourself?
Yeah, I mean, basketball is an imperfect game. You're not going to make every shot. You're not going to complete every pass. You're not going to get every rebound. So you have to learn to, like, pick your battles you want to fight. And I think the next play mentality is huge. Don't let the last play affect the next play, whether it be a turnover, missed shot, made shot, assist. Just be present in that possession, serve the possession, and know that you're not going to be perfect every night, and not every night's going to be your night, and give yourself grace for that.
And then I know Yana Patterson has dealt with some injuries and stuff over the course of her career, but just getting the chance to play with her and see her kind of just stick with it through some tough times.
Yeah, I mean, it must be in Indiana that you just work extremely hard. It must be a Midwest thing. But she hasn't had the easiest path, I would say, at UConn. Like, she's had a lot of injuries that she's had to fight through, but she's never stopped working. It's never stopped her from showing up every single day and working her butt off and showing up with a smile. So both of them, they just work extremely hard, and I know they're going to get rewarded for it because the work always shows. So I'm excited for that.
Paige, how have you handled the schedule going right from college to W? And on top of that, did you talk with any current players to get prepared for what was entailed for this season?
Yeah, it's been a learning process of just, like, resting, recovering, doing everything possible to make sure my body's ready to play after a long haul of a season in college. So it's like manual work, ice baths, sauna, treatment, just constantly working on your body, Epsom salt baths, Pilates. I mean, there's so many things that go into taking care of your body and performing on the court. And then you're managing that with also putting in the work that you need to feel prepared for the games. And yeah, I mean, I have, like, a lot of people here who I can talk to about it. I've talked to a lot of the UConn alums about the transition, and they've just been extremely helpful.
Hey, 2000, I think it was 19, like, 19 whenever it was, the under-19 World Cup, you played a thriller against Australia and went to overtime. Could you break that game down for me and you made
Yeah. All right, let me go back in my memory bank. Yeah, I know it was a very competitive game, and I think they were up not big, but at the end, and it was a point in time where we were like, we didn't know if we were going to win the game. And then there was a couple plays that we made as a team that just helped us get back in it. And I remember a play to get into overtime, and then in overtime we ended up winning it. But extremely competitive game, and it was a fun environment to compete for gold for Team USA.
Do you remember any of those Australian players on that team?
Yeah, I do. I just can't remember their names.
Charlotte Hill was on that team.
Yes, yeah, Charlotte Hill. Yeah, I remember both of those players. Yeah. My younger self, I would just say, just stand firm in who you are. There's a lot of things that can get thrown your way that try to take you off your track, but just stand firm in who you are. Be confident, be yourself. Try to just be the best version of yourself every single day. Stay present, stay in the moment. Enjoy everything in the journey, the ups and downs, the highs and lows. You're going to always look back and appreciate everything that you've been through because it shaped you to be who you are. So enjoy it all, have fun, keep the faith, and just be your best self.
Were you